Welcome back, everybody. Well, if you are looking for an enjoyable virtual experience this weekend, you are in luck. The Rhode Island Philharmonic has terrific performances scheduled for tomorrow, which you can experience by streaming live in your very own home. Earlier this week over Zoom, I caught up with the extraordinarily talented pianist Orly Shaham as she discussed what we can expect, as well as her role in the performance. We also discovered that we both keep our musical inspirations just over our shoulders. It's all happening here. Check out our chat. Orly, it's a pleasure to have you with us right here this morning. How are you?
It's so great to be with you. I mean, at a distance now, but in a few days, I'll be right there in Rhode Island.
Yeah, and we will get to that in just a moment. But for our viewers out there who are unfamiliar with what it is you do, I've been reading all about you. You have such an impressive resume. Talk about really what it is you do from a performance standpoint and just how our viewers can get to know you a little bit.
You know, what I do is I play music and I teach it, and I'm so lucky as a pianist that I get to do a number of different things. You know, I get to play solo, I get to play chamber music. Do you hear me playing chamber music with my New York fire truck right now?
Something tells me you could accompany them very well.
You know, I get to play with orchestras, but of course, for the last 10 months, I haven't gotten to do almost any of those things, right? I've mostly just gotten, this is my home studio. I've gotten to play on this piano a lot. Some of it's been live streamed and some of it's been just recorded. But I'm so excited for the chance to actually play for an audience and with fellow musicians with the Rhode Island Philharmonic.
Yeah, the big performance coming up this Saturday the 23rd, of course. You know, from your standpoint as a performer, Orly, I always like to get the perspective of the artist, of the performer, so to speak. The fact that some organizations can still have a show like this, the fact that the Rhode Island Philharmonic is one of just a handful of orchestras still able to make some type of performance happen. Talk about really what that all means to you and to the performing arts at large, really.
It's huge. You know, I'm close with so many different orchestras around the country and around the world, and so many of them have had to cancel entirely. A few have been able to pivot like Rhode Island has. And it's so, first of all, for the musicians and for the community involved in the orchestra in this way, it's so meaningful to be able to pursue and keep making music together. I think even more meaningful than it ever was, right? That we're all so appreciative of what an incredible gift we have to get to do this sort of thing. And I think for the audiences as well, so many organizations have basically just had to stop, and that's been really difficult, both from every side. I think we're all going to be so appreciative when we can just come back to normal, whatever normal the new normal is going to be. But for now, that organizations like the Rhode Island Philharmonic are still doing concerts. We're going to have small audience for this one, live audience, but we'll also have a large streamed audience, and we as the musicians will get to be on the same stage with each other making music in real time. I mean, it's priceless.
Yeah, the connection is really what it's all about. Does it change your performance from any perspective? I mean, if there's a limited audience, if there's no audience, I'd imagine that's a big challenge too.
It's tough not to be able to communicate with the audience. You know, just hearing the kind of listening that's going on really does impact your playing. But I have to say, I've been thinking about this a lot. When I became a mother 13 years ago, when I went on tour afterwards, I would meet up with all these other mothers in the orchestras and talk to them. And they would all say, I don't get nervous anymore because now I'm just so grateful to be on stage. And I felt the same way. And I think now all of us feel this way after the pandemic, after not having been able to share our music with others for such a long time. Now, none of it is about the nerves. It's all about the sheer joy of communicating and sharing this music we love with you. And I think that part is so wonderful, quite liberating, actually.
Yeah, I'm a tremendous advocate for the arts. I love music. I love performance. And so the fact that you can still do something I think is great. And we're so grateful to be able to put the spotlight on it right here on the Roadshow. Talk about the piece that you'll be performing tomorrow night.
Yeah, so the program is all Mozart, which is terrific. I'm a big Mozart fan. He's right over my shoulder over there. He's a composer I've lived with my whole life, and this particular program works out well because it's his birthday next week, so it's a little bit of a pre-birthday celebration. My husband David will be conducting the Grand Partita, which is one of my favorite of the Mozart Wind Serenades. And I'll be playing the Mozart Piano Quintet for piano and winds. So it's this weekend's concert is all of the wind players of the Rhode Island Philharmonic. And that's partly because of the way pandemic restrictions work. It just makes more sense to separate the wind players, but it's also such a wonderful celebration. You know, Mozart really knew how to write for winds. He was one of the first composers to really understand the color of the different woodwind instruments and the emotions that they convey for us. And these two pieces couldn't be more special or beautiful.
Well, you alluded to your husband, of course, stepping in for Bromwell Tovey. So this, big shoes to fill, but I'm sure he will be more than capable, and I'm sure you're very much looking forward to that opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. And, my husband David was actually there in September stepping in as well. And he had such a wonderful time with the musicians of the orchestra. I think he's incredibly excited to come back. I mean, what a rare situation to be able to come back to an orchestra in the same year. All the rules are upside down this year.
They certainly are, but at least we can look forward to this as sort of a break for everybody, those who love the arts, who love live performance, and the fact that you can do something I know means so much to so many. So it's a great pleasure to have you with us here today, Orly.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And we've learned a few things here today. You've got Mozart over your shoulder, and I have Huey Lewis over mine. How about that?
I just immediately go to Back to the Future, my friend.
Oh, the heart of rock and roll is indeed still beating, but also is that of classical music as well. And I just, like I said, love live performance. So it's going to be a great evening tomorrow, the Rhode Island Philharmonic featuring Orly Shaham, of course. Thanks again, Orly.
Thank you.
A great pleasure chatting with Orly, of course. If you guys would like more information regarding tomorrow night's big performance, how you can watch, we have a link posted right now at rhodeshow.com.